Empire Show. And I'm also streaming on my page today. So as you check in, do say hi. And if you watch this later, would love, love, love to hear what you thought about it. I wanted to share with you some pictures from our latest, actually on vacation right now. We are in Shimba Hills. Let me show you how it looks like. How beautiful is that? What a lovely place called the Cliff House. Can you guys see that? But I took some videos, so I'm going to share them. I'm going to share them just now. I have this cool little intro, so I'm just going to share that real quick. Welcome to the Real Estate. Awesome. So good to have you guys. Like I said, today is, I'm just talking about vacation, so just talk about what's happening in real estate in Africa and how real estate marries to hospitality, Plus, I want to tell you guys about a way that you can stay free, absolutely free in Africa, as long as you have a home in Africa that you're willing to share with others. This is the thing. This is how we've been staying free for years now. And I actually we as at Tupani Homes have started this, recently. So let me quickly just play you the video. Actually, words speak, let me say, yeah, videos and images speak much more powerfully than even me talking. So here we go. Awesome. Those are just some images from where we are right now at the Cliff House. For those just checking in, we are at Shimba Hills in Kwale. That's in Kenya. And today, actually, I wanted to talk about, we're on holiday. What better time to talk about how one can actually get to stay for free in a lot of places in Africa. As long as you have a home, a place you call home, awesome. You get to stay for free. And that's what we're doing here right now, is staying through this special thing. We just started this as Upani Homes. It's called Homestay Concierge, and I have put the link. And for those who'll be listening on audio, it's go to www.bit.ly/Lux Homestays. Okay, Lux with an E, so LUXE Homestays. Just come and check it out. Maybe you've been thinking COVID has been so crazy for us. By the way, a lot of us have not had a chance with family to chill, to get out of our, let's say, four walls we call home. So we realized that because a lot of people are traveling locally. What a lot of guys just want is a chance to travel locally in the continent, in your country of residence, whether you're living at home or abroad in Africa as an expat. Sometimes just that's all we want. I remember when we first moved to Nigeria, we just needed a place to go and sit. Just jump on a flight, a 1 hour flight without need for PCR tests and visas and you name it, flights, extra international flights. All we needed was just a place to go and chill. Literally, after having been in lockdown for months. I know you guys can feel me, right? Because a lot of us have been in lockdown wherever we are. We've been in lockdown for months. And you also want to feel safe. So a lot of people are not choosing hotels. And this is something that I've been noticing when it comes to real estate. I don't know if you guys, and as you check in, please say hi in the chat. I don't know if you noticed that, a lot of, let's say, major hospitality chains or hotel chains, their main line of business is not even hospitality. And their major line of business is not even hospitality. The major line of business is actually hotel stays. It's actually real estate, sorry. It's actually real estate investment, real estate development. Them are doing amazing places, similar to where we are today. Really just look, it's called a cliff villa for a reason. It's overlooking. Down there is an infinity pool. I played a video earlier, so in case you didn't catch it, you can watch it later. But it's good to realize that one of the high yield ways that you can be able to make use of your property is by renting it out as a short-term stay, or using it as a homestay. And go to the link and see how we're doing this for people in Africa. Because in as much as we've been traveling pretty much for free for the last, staying, not traveling for free, but staying for free pretty much for the last 4 years. And a lot of people don't know that it's possible, especially those who I interact with a lot, like people in the diaspora, Africans living abroad. There's so many amazing properties out here that you can be able to access and just stay, have fun with your family. And all you need to do is have a property of your own, right? So some interesting facts I was reading about, more when you click on the link, by the way, and I'll probably get to share, I'll do a walkthrough of the website a little bit later, just for you guys who are keen to know more. If you have a question, do put it on the chat. I'd love to hear what your question might be for that. So one thing that I have been learning of late is how the real estate market is really, really changing in Africa. But even more than that, how the hospitality and service-based industries are growing. I didn't realize it, but first of all, Kenya, Morocco, Egypt, and South Africa are the top 4 destinations for tourism in Africa. These are the top 4 destinations that have received tourists. I would say for the past, received the most tourists, say for the past probably 4 or 5 years, even more, and continuing to expand. And I believe as Africa, I was reading an article by a Brookings.edu, editor, author, and he was talking about how tourism is increasingly becoming more and more the mainstay for a lot of the economies in Africa. It's interesting to know. It's not something that I would say I knew before I started to research it, but it is becoming the mainstay. He gave the example of how, in 1 year, in 2019, for example, international aid brought in around 50 million. Okay, in fact, I can even pull it up because I know I have it here somewhere. International aid brought in around 50, and I'm trying to remember whether he talked about million or billion, but let me open the article. It brought around 50. Let's call it. Hold on. Yes, billion. International aid actually brought 51 billion in 2015. That was actually 2015, and foreign direct investment was. And this was back in 2015. You can imagine how much heavier it is now in terms of its contribution to GDP. Yes, we all had we've gone through, been a hit. Definitely, there's been a hit in the business, in the sector, but it's still something that's having a huge impact in the economies of the world, in the economies of the world and the economy of Africa. So another thing that I read the other day, and it was really sad. I mean, coming from Kenya, a lot of manufacturing companies are just throwing in the towel. A lot of manufacturing companies, those we grew up knowing, you know, talk about your milk industry, talk about farming. A lot of the manufacturing industries and those in the agriculture sector actually throwing in the towel for whatever reason. Names that Unilever Tea is one example, is one that's pulling out of the country. And this is happening across a whole lot of Africa. And that's why developing our service industry is going to be so important. Thanks, Muti. Nice to connect. Developing our service industry is going to be so important, seriously. As countries, as individuals, it's going to be super important to just represent who we are to the world and know that this is also going to improve our economy even more. I mean, service industries, the sky's the limit if you think about it. If you think about the billion-dollar businesses out there, right? Even in the West, a lot of them are service-based. You know, Airbnb is one of those. Uber is a service-based business, isn't it? And these are bringing in billions, really, for the people at the helm of them, but for the countries as well. So, you know what? All I'm saying is, it's time, guys. It's time to get with it. It's time to actually get current, right? So yes, you can focus on manufacturing, and I'm not against that. But one thing I always tell people is that when you get into service based industries, you're able to really multiply what it is that you're making. In fact, you rarely have as many overheads, and what you're working on is your IP, it's your intellectual property, it's your knowledge. It's a knowledge economy is what we're talking about, right? So thoughts and comments are so welcome. But this was just to get you guys thinking and tell you a bit about Homestay Concierge. I promised that I would share the website, so let me quickly do that. And again, for those who are not who are going to hear this on audio, go to www.bit.ly Luxe Homestays. That's Luxe Homestays, and you'll be able to check out what we're doing. And that's it's a fun new project we just began as Upani Homes. Okay, and here what we're doing is just facilitating the barter trade, or let me say home exchange, for a lot of us in Africa. This is the thing, we are not in Africa, we're not how would I say, we're traveling, but we're not aware of what is out there. So many people do not know of the types of places that we have on the different continents. And what we're trying to do is be those cultural ambassadors to bring these places to you. Okay, so introducing Homestay Concierge. As a person who lives wherever you are, you're able to come in and list your home, select a 5-day homestay, and stay completely free. Literally, guys. And this is a special introductory of Finance Sense. I don't know how long we're gonna let you, just list and stay for free. Obviously, there's a facilitation fee that we'll start charging at some point. But look, in the number of years that we at Funny Homes have handled guests, received guests, managed guests, we have received over 1,200 guests from over 40 countries in over 700 stays, and now we're bringing this to you as a homestay where what you're going to be able to do is stay in people's homes that are completely, how do you call it? They're just comfortable and they're just amazing. We've stayed in a lot listed here, and these are experiences that you will absolutely love, and it's such a big difference from staying in a hotel. A lot of us go to a hotel, and then we're cooped in these four walls for what, maybe it's 3-4 days or a week. But really, we want the space that comes from being at home, isn't it? And more homes are coming soon, by the way. We have we have Kenya, we have South Africa, including Cape Town, Johannesburg. We've got Nigeria, right? And just click on the link and have a look see around. And one of the reasons, the reason why we really came up with this whole concept was because, look, we have lived in 4 countries and visited over 15 others during our vacations. And you know what we realized was that the places we enjoyed the most were those that were other people's homes, where we had the comfort of home. I mean, you're thinking, go to the kitchen and make whatever you want. And by the way, did I even mention for Homestay Concierge, you're not going to be touching anything in the kitchen because you will have your own, there'll be a concierge service. You will have your own chef to help you prepare the meals that you need prepared, and your home will always be cleaned. And that's something that we will facilitate as well. So, but we love that because it also brought us the luxury that comes from that new experience, and from that, it's just someone who's carefully thought out about what it is that they're offering in their home. And this is what it is. With me at the helm, what we're doing, we plan to give you those experiences you've enjoyed. Really just only the good ones, people, of hosting in your homes, staying in other members' homes, and just come list your home, don't pay a thing. And what we'll do eventually, we will start to charge a convenience fee. So be sure to list your home now. Don't wait. Okay. When you come to the site, that's what you need to do is just click here, say I'm free, and scroll down to the bottom, put in your name, put in your email address, and click let's go. And that gets you started. Okay. And of course, there are terms and conditions. Take a minute to take a look through all the terms and conditions that are available right now. But we're so excited about this. So excited. Okay, let me go back to showing my face. So any questions, please do put them in the chat. I'd love to hear any questions that you have. And let me see if I can pull up the chat real quick. And yeah, I think I'll probably leave it at that. It was so great to hang out with you guys. Thanks for checking in for this episode of the Real Estate Empire Show. And please, anytime you'd love to know something about real estate, about how you can monetize your real estate, about how you can, really advance we do it for a reason and for a purpose. And a lot of it is about actualizing the potential that God has put in us, really. And what better way is it than to not go and bury it, but to share it with others? That's one of the reasons that we do this. And another reason we do it is just because we know the freedom that it has brought for us to then be able to do what we love to do, which is impact people's lives. So, yep, that's part of the reason. So, hope you're having a great Sunday and continue to have a good one with your family. Reach out to us and select a property that you can stay in during holidays, which are coming up for a lot of us. Okay, bye-bye. You know what I'll do? Let me actually leave you with the outro